everybody, we should be live right now. Let me just check my audio and check if it's really live. I'm a little early, I know. I said I would start in 5 minutes, but we might still chat a little bit before then. And I hear my audio is fine, so it's all good. I took a long nap this afternoon. Well, long is maybe an overstatement, but I do nap longer than most people. It was like a 90-minute nap or something, which is sort of a second sleep. Played Life or two earlier today and then just took a nap. And then I'm back to stream. And then after that, I'm going to get myself a dinner. Not a rolling one, just a regular one. And we're going to explain the concept of a rolling dinner to those that have never heard of it. But I hope you all just know what that is. That I don't need to explain it. Though, I was explained this concept myself by some really rich people back in the day, so maybe it's not something everyone knows. I myself have never done one in real life. When I was a teenager, I babysat some Dutch people who were living in a villa in the wealthy section of my town. And I live close to the Dutch border, and Belgian real estate is cheaper than the real estate in the Netherlands. So when we had villa areas, there would be like 80% of the people living there would be Dutch doctors and such. And I used to babysit them, or not the doctors, but their children, because they didn't have family nearby, right? Usually they were kind of isolated, but they were living in the house of their dreams. But then that also meant they had no babysitter. So I used to go and babysit there a lot. It was fun. The kids were fantastic. But they explained to me what the concept of a rolling dinner was. So they would just basically, agree to all have a part of a meal. And for example, it would be maybe a 5-course meal, and then there would be 10 people, 5 couples who would all be hosting one course of the meal at their home. And then sometimes they'd start at their place with the appetizer or something, and then I'd come in and babysit the children while they went off to the next location for the soup, and then the third location for the main course, and then the fourth location for whatever, coffee or I don't know, anything. Anyway, that's a rolling dinner. It's you go around lots of places to eat. You could also do that with official restaurants, I guess, but I have never heard of that being a thing. And hello there, dear. You are the first. Welcome on in. Have I done my advertisements everywhere? Not completely everywhere. But yeah, we're getting there. Are you already in the family, or are you going to pop in a minute, or are you just going to watch? Whatever you choose to do, it's all fine by me. Yeah, I hope you like that. I hope you would like to stream and things. So let's see. What do I still need to do? I still need to start the game, basically. Well, I haven't started, but I need to start playing. I'm gonna wait until until it's like 6 p.m. my time, which is 3 minutes from now, though, because I do not want to get in the game too early. I want to be able to tell people that when I'm 20, we start the rolling dinner, we start moving. Second, I guess, GamerBot24, welcome on in. Also, what a name, GamerBot. How am I supposed to know who you are now? That's such a generic name for someone who loves the game. Sips, hello, welcome on in. Good to see you. Are you guys already in the River family, or are you guys just watching? I'm just asking. You do not need to answer if you don't want to, but I'm just curious to know if you're going to be playing along, or if you're going to be listening in, or a bit of both, and yeah, whatever you choose, it's all fine. I know there's probably people who will be playing in the River family themselves, and I also know that there's some people who probably can't play right now and who are just watching, and maybe some people who are just playing in their own town but still want to see what's going on in the Rivertown, maybe get some inspiration. There are some gorgeous builds in the Rivertown, so yeah. Siri and Eerie, you guys, your names, they end in the same letters. Hi, just born. Okay, Siri, that's cool. It's the time to be born in now. Pepu! Hi, finally got one of your streams. Pepu, it's so good to see you. How's Bucky? How's Juicy? Ladero? Hello, Ladero. Do I say it correctly? Sip says, I might jump on if I finish dinner in time. Haven't played in ages though. The good thing about the rolling dinner, it is going to be something that's on the move, but we're going to try to get the entire family together, or at least as many people in the family as possible, right? If you get born in while we are having the rolling dinner, we're going to have clothes and horses with us, which means that we will just dress you and you just, as a baby, you walk along with us. You do the rolling dinner with the rest of us. We're going to move from house to house. There's going to be food. We're going to have soup. We're going to have tacos. I know there's a place that has wine. I'm not sure they have enough for everyone. I saw that there's a brewery that was under construction. I'm not sure that's going to be done for now, but that was 2 hours ago, so maybe they are done. I mean, I've made a brewery in one life, so maybe they have as well. So yeah. Ladera says yes. Iri says, I'm eating cherries. Iri, the rolling dinner hasn't begun yet. Oh, you mean in real life. Okay, fine. No, that's good. Also, when it comes to things that you eat before the rolling dinner begins, I would say eat regular pies in the kitchen. Because I don't think there are that many pies along the road. So if you're like, oh, but what do I eat before then? Or you can just eat cravings, right? If you want to eat cravings, do that. It's good to see you. Bucky is enjoying the breeze on the balcony, and Josie is taking a nap after work. How are you and Vincent? We have just finished a nap, or at least I have finished a nap, and Vincent is probably napping again, because he's completely disappeared. I don't see him anywhere here. So he's probably back in the bedroom, probably like, I'm just gonna nap again. It's quite warm inside. I wanted to cook something in real life in the oven, and I was like, maybe I should not turn on the oven, because he's warm. Anyway, guys, if you want to be born in and you want to join the river family, just say where to spawn, specific river, then press play. One more thing I'm going to show you in advance for if you're not new to the game, or if you are new to the game too. What I often have is if you go to advanced, I usually have all these things on except for save map files, and it gives me It gives me some features that I like, especially the coordinates are handy. Permanent emote, which I have when I do happy face or whatever. The yum finder is usually on, but it's when you press Y, it will show you yums that you haven't eaten yet. Object finder is nice. Family displays is nice. Danger highlights is handy. I especially like it when I'm streaming, but also when I'm not streaming. The health food pips and always show names. This one I sometimes turn off, but you can also turn that off by pressing the letter N in the game. Anyway, those things I just want to say, and let's get born in. Let's go. We're now 1 or 2 minutes late. There's May, and here's Allie, who is looking very devious. Well, we can look devious too. If our mom is devious. Can you take my sand? Allie says. Ha 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 ha. So evil. I only need a funnel. If you want to. A wine bottle? Oh, we're getting wine? No need, they say. So we are outside of the library here, and the flower. What is this? What is this place called? It's for flowers. Hello, pretty. Sorry, this face just makes me go like, eh. Oh, Iri says, I found my lost slipper. I wonder if it fits. Probably. Where did you find it, Iri? Siri says, wine place got funnel stolen. She makes it fast. Yeah, don't worry. If May's involved, it's going to be done in 2 seconds. You're not going to have to wait long. A letter for your name, please. J is fine. I like saying the letter J, especially when I stream. So my name is Janet. I'm Janet. So it helps people recognize others a little faster if you just have the first name of your actual name. Also, these clothes are horrible, but whatever. I'm a baby. I don't have a sense of fashion yet, so I'll just suffer through this for now as an adult. Oh god, this is not great. And with that face, I'll just do ooh face. It makes it a tiny bit better, but I still think my mom has not a great sense of fashion, let's be real. Maybe she'll improve if she tries on some different outfits for me. Also, this is like my least favorite coat in the entire game. I do not see a reason to wear this coat. It is so short. It's like a little Michelin guy or something. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. But we'll suffer through it. At least I get the purple skirt. The purple skirt is very nice. I can't complain about the purple skirt. I like linen skirts. When we did the linen skirts, like the white pattern on top, the lines, I did that little pattern. I designed it. Just realized this, Jessie. It's me. It's me. I'm judging you so hard right now, Ali. Just so you know, everyone's listening to me judging you. Sorry, dear. It's okay. Also, don't worry too much about clothes. I can always get myself some new clothes, etc. I made some young packages at the bottom for babies. Is your baby. Another baby. Ali, Eerie. Is that Eerie? Eerie. Eerie, look what they put on me, Eerie. Look what they did to me, Eerie. Look. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I'm no offense, mother. No offense, but I got my own clothes. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you. Thank you, Mom. I love you. Mom's like, she doesn't love me. She hates my outfits. Okay, I got 2 yums on me. That should be enough. And maybe you guys might be like, oh, Jessie, are you just going to show us where you keep your clothes on stream so everyone just knows where your clothes are? Oh my god, like, yeah, why not? The thing is, the people that we play with in the Rivertown, and that includes most of you guys, I do trust you guys, like, we get along, right? We all have our own different favorite outfits, right? And if there was someone that was like, oh, Jessie, your outfit is so amazing, I'm gonna steal it. I'm like, that's not really needed. There's probably more outfits like that in town, so you probably don't need to steal it. But most people don't think this is a favorite outfit or anything to them, so... But yeah, this is my stuff. Welcome to my house, guys. I live here. I also have silver and gold in here that I was paid for doing jobs. I don't know who paid me this or when, but they paid me this. And I really can't remember what I did or when I did it. But yeah, I got some of the good stuff in here. I like the coat with some white shorts. Okay, that's not the worst outfit, dear. I think that can work with white. Yeah, that's probably good. So yeah, over here I have some of my silver, gold, and also my chocolate, which I was paid for my mossy killing services. I can't speak, mossy killing services. So these are for my mossy killing services. If you guys have mossies, that's mosquitoes in a jungle biome where you live, I come with my horse when I'm bigger, and I take my mosquito eating plants with me, and then I come exterminate all the mossies you might have in your area, so you can live a life of peace without worrying about any of the mossies. So yeah, just saying. My mother recognized my name from being YouTube famous. Nice, Eerie. Eerie's always like, I'm YouTube famous. And I sometimes, encourage it. I'm like, do you not know Eerie? She's YouTube famous. Like, gotta, make people know who they're dealing with. Also, if anyone wants to chop these kapoks, you are welcome to do so. However, keep them for people who are like yum chaining or like looking for cravings. Don't just chop trees for no reason. If you're like, oh, but I'm really hungry right now. I don't know, like, there are some people who play in a way that they need to get rid of their bonus in order to see the craving for the family so they can cook it. So it's mostly chefs that chop these trees, that have a strategy behind it. If you're like, oh, but I can come and chop trees, I'll just eat a lot of food. No, you don't have to go and eat a lot of food just to chop these trees. They will be chopped in no time at all. Like, I replant these daily. They're gone every day. Builders use them as well. If you're building, of course, you can come and chop some of those trees. Do not chop this. If you see that it's like a variety of trees and it looks like a forest, do not chop it. That is a forest. That is decoration. But if you see this particular spot here, This is not, well, it is sort of a forest. It's really dense, but at the same time, it's a chopping forest. It's kind of boring. I just replant it every day. It's everything you find in the desert, basically. That's something you can chop. You cannot chop what is not in this desert above my house. And I replant it daily. I planted most of those bottom ones earlier today. Now, people sometimes leave me notes. Wait a minute. I had 2 notes, didn't I? That, I don't know. I can't read. I can't read. Hi, I can't read. Damn it. I wish I could read, but I can't. I'm too young. So basically people leave me jobs here, and I need to remove some of the jobs because 2 of them I've done, and then maybe the 3rd one is a new job. Maybe is that from the person who left me silver and gold? Oh, I wonder. I kind of wonder what the 3rd note says now, because I am not sure. I know that 2 of them were about planting flowers, and I've planted so many flowers in town, so that debt is repaid now. But the rest is not. I've done one of the jobs which was planting a lot of flowers all around town, and they said that I was okay, that I'd done a good job. But I've yet to do more. So also, these are my 3 horses. If you're like, Jessie, you have 3 horses, that is too much for one person. No, you gotta listen, okay? You gotta listen. It's not too much for one person, these 3 horses. So, the top horse is the watering horse. It's for when I plant a forest and I need to water it. There's like 60 water goes in there, right? So, I need that. Then the 2nd horse is the one I use for getting all the baskets of soil, which I usually use several times because, like, you need so much soil to plant the forest. And I have all these boxes here. I have some boxes in my forest. And then the 3rd horse is where I put my cuttings. So when I'm planting a forest, I usually ride my 3 horses to the location where I'm working, just for efficiency. Because if you need to unload and reload all the time, it takes so freaking long to be done with just planting a singular forest. One cannot have too many horses. Exactly. So these 3 horses are my forest planting horses. The bottom one I also use when I'm just driving around town, right? Because I'll take an empty horse and I'll take that one. But sometimes I fill it up with all these cuttings here. And I do constantly try to restock the cuttings so that I have a really good amount. I have a lot of kapoks. If you look for kapok, you see that they're already lighting up over here. So we have a bunch of kapoks in here. I have balsam trees because that's like my go-to tree for forests. Because honestly, a balsam just makes it look cooler than anything. So I have those. I have some forsythia for a splash of color, as well as some blossoms here. I also have these over here. Those are a few flowers that I have in poi packs. Not many. Oh, am I still on cooked chicken craving? That was a while ago. Yeah. And then over here, you might be thinking, Jessie, this is a bit of a weird thing for you. Why do you not have apple trees in your fruit orchard? This is basically for when I need to regrow my soil, because you can just plop lemons and oranges in soil as fertilizer. So, and those are basically the only, well, and I do eat them myself. You just saw me eat them. So these are for that purpose, for when I need to feed soil. I just use that. Also, I'm 10 years old. Do you think I can finally read the notes and erase the ones that I've done? And I wonder what my 3rd job is. Let's see. Esteemed Pickle Gang, I have prepared 21 jars to your acolyte. Thank you. And then I cannot bear. These 2 are both from Baden, these 2 messages. So I need to remove them. I've done this. Baden said, I cannot bear to live in a town devoid of flowers. I commission you to plant flowers everywhere. Good luck, Baden. And then they prepared 21 jars as payment. I'm going to show you. We have so many pickle jars here. Also, there's been a lot of pickles eaten over the past days. These were like completely full. And 1 jar is missing. Did someone steal a jar, hey? From our pickle gang? Punishment by death when we found out who did it, but it's okay. And then the new job. Hi, Jessie. Love the streams and helpful videos. Here's a comment at your house. Oh, it's not a job, but it's very sweet. Thank you. I'll keep that one. I'll keep that one. But I am going to remove the 2 others because we have done Baden's job now. Also, if Baden, who is May, wants to leave a review, they can. We will be accepting reviews, but this one I'll just leave that outside there. That's very nice. And then over here, if you want to leave a job, there's paper in here. So if you need a forest or a flower patch planted, I'm your woman. You just come to me, okay? I can do that. I can get you whatever you need in terms of a forest or a flower around your house. I can work in teams. Like if you're like, I want everything to be blue, or I want everything to look very autumny, or you know, whatever your theme is, just let me know. I will prepare a selection of trees for you and flowers, and I'll plant them in one lifetime. I do think that it's only fair that what I do, that I do it in one lifetime. I am requesting treasure though. You might say, what treasure? I'm like, I don't know. Whatever you can prepare in one lifetime that can serve me well. Or maybe something for the town that I think is like, yeah, that's a good thing that the town always needs. So yeah. Also, I'm finally 13 years old, so I can ride my trusty horse away. Do I need to take this backpack? I'm gonna take this boy back with me. So, we are going to start our rolling dinner in 7 minutes, people. What can you do to prepare? Get a mount. Doesn't matter what it is. It can be a horse, a bicycle, a wagon. Maybe don't take the bison. But whatever you take, you can take it. Oh, Newt! That was... I left that... Is Newt here? Is Newt here? Is that me? Oh no, there's Newt. That was my baby. Newt was new. Newt was lovely. Oh, I'm Lux. I'm Lux. I'm Lux. I was Lux, his mom. Yeah, Newt died. Well, obviously he died. He was a very good new player, but he had to go AFK, and then I never saw him again. Hello, do you know how I write on this paper? Ah, typical message. Alright, so what can you do to prepare for the event? So you can take... I'm gonna be fertile, right? So I'm thinking of taking 2 poi packs with yums for my babies, so that if I have babies, if I have 2 babies, that's fine. And I'm also gonna try and take 2 outfits with me for the babies. So I'm just gonna see what we have. Nomad stuff is actually a really good outfit too. I might put a full outfit in a bamboo backpack here. Nomad pants, nomad robe, nomad scarf. So that's a full outfit, and then they need some shoes. I'm going to give them black shoes. There we go. So this is a full outfit in this thing. What else do we have? Can we have another outfit here? Horsetown bottom, Wolftown top. Wolftown top, nomad scarf, a black one. That's cool. Wolftown top. Do we have a Wolftown bottom? I'll get shoes already. There we go. Do we have a top that fits in a pack? There's a Horsetown top. That might be okay. It's not gonna look as good as a black outfit. There's also Horsetown bottoms. So they've got themselves a nice collection of outfits. I'm thinking like maybe I'll have 2 children, right? So, but these are 2 full sets of clothing. I could technically do a 3rd one. So I take a poi pack, which is a yum package. Hello, do you know how I write on this paper? Iri, I can teach you. Let's see, do we have another backpack or something? I've been taking a lot of packs with me. There's also another horse here, guys. And a dead body with some foods. And some clay. Oh, these bow ties are also very cute. This is actually not a bad looking outfit, I feel. Oh, wait, no, they had 2 different shoes. Yeah, they ruined it. For a second I was about to take them seriously, and now I'm like, nope. So. Yeah, it's 2 yum packages and 2 outfits. Do I have anything else? I feel like maybe the backpacks, the poi packs just look... No, there has to be something else in there. Do I have 3? Oh, I have 3 packs. Yeah, okay. I am so confused. Sorry, I have 3 packs and only room for 1 more outfit. And if I can, I should probably try and eat cooked chicken. So we are beginning in 3 minutes, if everything is good. Do we have chicken? That's the wrong type of chicken, guys. We're not gonna get our cravings. In that case, I'll just eat pies. If you're gonna eat anything, eat some pies, because we're probably not gonna encounter many pies along the road. So yeah, get pies. So I have 3 poi packs. And what should I get my 4th child? That's the question. There aren't that many outfits left, I don't think. Maybe here? So that's the bottom. We don't have many tops, I feel. Like tops that fit in a backpack or something, right? And because it's a specific type. But I got some outfits, so I'm okay. Got some outfits for my baby. You're gonna bone meal? Okay, Erie's gonna bone meal. Are you gonna bone meal or during our rolling dinner? I mean, she might. A nomad scarf, that is a good hat. 2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes. So get your mounts. We're going to start a rolling dinner in 2 minutes. Rolling dinner event in 2 minutes. Start at brewery. In kitchen. They might be very confused. This might be just a new person who's like, what? What are you on about? There's May. May's doing some work. May's writing notes. Oh, there's already here. Oh, thank you for assembling. Thank you for assembling. Rolling dinner event in a minute or so. I'm 19 years old. We're gonna start at... When I'm age 20, I'm gonna start. And little cult assembly. Nice. It's all the regulars are here. Oh, a baby already. You have time to dress him. It's my mom. It's my bro. It's my little bro. Aragorn is here. Henry is here. Leia is here. Anne. Kendra. Maya is AFKing by the fire, so not sure what's happening there. Erie is here to bone meal people along the way. That's good, Erie. Erie, there's empty bags here if you need more. So yeah. So yeah, well, we shall begin the event in a few seconds now. 30 seconds or so. There, the baby's already dressed. He's ready for the rolling dinner. He's gonna get so much good food. Name starts with an L. Is it Llama? Llama? Just checking. I haven't seen Llama since the Nomad run ended. Oh, Lemon! Lemon! It's Lemon. It's got the spastic energy of Lemon, as Rooster would say. Bless his soul. He's in a better place now. He's not dead. He's just in Japan and Tokyo. So yeah. There we go. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming. Where are people going? Oh, they're going to Lemon's Vault. Everyone's going to Lemon's Vault. This is the rolling dinner event. Let's start by all going to Lemon's Vault to begin the tour. There we go. Hey, there you go. We're all going to Lemon's Vault over here. Everyone just do not go in. Do not go in, but witness the glory of the vault. If you go in and die, it's your own fault. And then everything belongs to Lemon. There we go. I feel all the glory. So basically Lemon and Finch, they can enter their little vault over here. And also just look at how beautifully they've made this place. It's a very special place. Most people that watch this, the kid I had earlier who was new was really like, wow! Because like, this shows off so much of what you can build in the game and how nice it looks. So yeah. Watching dinner event while eating dinner. Dinner reception. Now it's a mukbang, Delta. You can watch us eat while you eat. So it's a mukbang event for Delta. Nice. Bon appetit, by the way. Alright, you guys ready? Hey, we've begun the event. Alright. So, let's go east, starting north of the river. So, and we're just gonna go from place to place. This is May's AFK shed. So, there's no food in here for us. Can we enter? We can enter. We can enter. Look at this. We can just enter. You can just go through it. It's very beautiful. Our first food. Fruits for those who are hungry. Eat lemons and oranges if you crave, if you are hungry. So yeah, if you are hungry, eat some lemons and oranges. This is what the rolling dinner is about. Everywhere you go, you just eat something. Are they organic? You can see the trees here. I think they're organic. Isn't that what that means? I don't know. Floor pizza, everyone? Oh, yeah, I will have floor pizza. Oh, there we go. I'm hospitable. Thank you. Thank you. That's very nice. I did need food, actually. Having a money pick and AFK baby birthing hut is also peak meta. It's very nice. It's very nice. Oh, do we have a baby? I hear a baby. There's a baby. Dress the child. We have clothes. We have clothes. Okay. We have clothes for it. The baby says M. M-I... M-A... Oh, may take some others? Ma. Oh, Ma. Do they need more clothes? We have more. I can give more clothes to the baby. Or is everything okay? We have some stuff, right? Yeah, they got clothes. Look at that. The baby is fully dressed. Welcome to the rolling dinner. We are having a tour of town and eating everywhere. Just stick with us. Just stick with us. Okay. Next building. So we continue. Brand new glass making building. Look how beautiful this is. Can we eat glass? Cannot eat glass, though you might crave wine glass. Sometimes. So this is a beautiful glass making building. Nothing to eat here. We pass on because we are hungry. But it is absolutely beautiful. I love that it's the first house that uses teal, by the way. So, we're going on. Wait for the baby and the mom. This way, please. Personal home. I'm not sure of who. They do have a key. And they have coins. Who lives here? Who lives here? They have no food. No food though. No food though. We must starve. Milkweed coins, yeah. Knock knock. We're not entirely certain who lives here. I might have seen them build it at some point, but I do not know who lives here. Oh, my son. I have a son. No, I have no son. I have no son. Okay, let's go on. Okay, let's go on. Let's leave these baby bones behind, because we don't want to, you know, pretend like I have a baby there. Like, let's just pretend nothing happened. So we're over here. We're following the river slowly. Welcome to Dappled Horses, Inc. I don't think that's the name, but whatever. Let's see, what do we read? Mom, thanks for all the things you did for me. Your son. Zori, Zori's place. Thank you for the wagon. Take care, have a good life. So here's Zori's place. A wonderful place. Look at this. Does Zori have food for us? Zori has food for us. Yes, I will eat... This is actually very good food. Shall I just eat a jerky? No. Or a cucumber? No. I'm gonna stay for a moment. I'm not gonna eat. But Zori probably wouldn't mind if we eat from there. It's so nice. It's very lovely. It's very lovely. Can we eat flowers from pots? No, you cannot eat the flowers from the pots, guys. It's not allowed. We can have some honey here, by the way. I'm just gonna take some honey in my backpack in case at some point I really do starve, but I don't think that's gonna happen. There's so much food. Grab honey if hungry. Grab honey if hungry, or if you need something in your backpack, you can just have some honey. Erie's like, yum yum yum, chop chop chop. Erie's like, OCD triggered. Gotta get the honey out of the way. There we go. May's already like, oh yeah, good honey. How's the honey? No. My baby ran away from me. Top tier parenting. Oof. Oof. So the babies are like not getting what's going on. That's okay though. We are welcoming them to join us, but they probably don't get what's going on. Alright, crew. Alright, crew. On to the next place. Isabella, hello. We're having the little place here now. I think at some point we're gonna find people that are like not sure what's happening. Bananas, if anyone needs a banana. Here's bananas, though I would not eat bananas if you can save it for something better. We are witnessing probably a new chocolate house under construction. New chocolate place? Does anyone know who's working on this? It looks very cute. I'm golden! Oh no, are you okay, kids? Are you okay? They need to hire my services. It's mine! Oh, who are you? Gregory? Gregory, nice job. Looking great. Can't wait for it to be finished. Bonus if you get to taste more of the dinner. Yes, we need some mozzie killing here. Okay, you can hire my services whenever, but not right now. But not right now. Like I'm streaming. This is awkward. My big sister starved. If only she joined us for the rolling dinner, she would not have starved. It's her own fault. Jungle is making us hungry. That's good. It's good. We're going on. Little Liam is here. Oh, soup kitchen. Soup kitchen. I made this. And the soups. You can come over here. You can have a sit by the water. So, yeah, and you can have a soup. I might have a soup here. I might have some tomato soup. That's good. Good tomato soup. Yes, very nice. So, yeah, that's it. Very nice. Oh, babies! 2. One of them has already died again. Hello, baby. Does baby need clothes? Amy, she has everything with her. Look at that. What a good mom. I still have all my clothes with me. I'm Janet River. I brought clothes, but nobody wants. Do not eat the babies. Do not eat babies. Do not eat. Here he is sitting there high on shrooms or mushroom soup. If you're high in a chair, the chair moves. That's new things that we learn on this trip, guys. It's about the adventure. Tastes like chicken. Do not eat babies. No eating the babies. Okay, we go on. We've had some soup, guys, so we continue on to the next building. There's Barry River. Come with us. Come. Come. We go on to the next bit. And over here, the infamous Hunter's Lodge. Made by the real-life neighbor to this town. So over here, Hunter's Lodge, we can have some jerky or berries, a little bit of wine, fresh jerky. Fresh jerky for us. Look at that, guys. I don't know if you guys can see it because everyone's in here with their bikes. Also, do you guys feel like we should maybe not allow bikes in the houses because we are kind of ruining the view? I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Should we do a rule? Question. Should we do a rule, no mounts in the houses? Think of the carpets. Why allow horses? Yeah. No mounts, no bikes, and no horses. I mean, because we can just keep it outside. Yeah, probably. Okay. Let's try to park our mounts respectfully. Next place. Are motorbikes fine? No. No. Motorbikes are even worse. Hi, little one. My little bro. Hi, bro. Join us for the rolling dinner. We go to every establishment in town and eat dinner everywhere. That's what we are doing. And admire the buildings. There we go. Alright, so let's go to the next place. Also, I really love this place. I think this is one of my favorite builds in the town. Oh my god, no. Rabbit stuff. Oh, I am once again with my horse inside. Why do I do this? Park your horse outside if you can. So many rabbits. Don't touch anything. But this is great. This is great. It's very close to the kitchen too. So why so much wood? They use it. You might know it's to direct rabbits. Yeah, it's in progress. Why not blueprints? I don't know. This might work better for them. They might not have had a blueprint with them the moment they were doing that. Is that my child or yours? I don't know. I cannot keep up with who gets born to who. Hi, kids. Welcome to the rolling dinner. We're having dinner while we move from establishment to establishment. I should just say nothing at all and just explain that to every child that's born. So I don't have to retype it every single time. But we're getting a lot of kids. The group is growing, guys. We're getting more people every few seconds. So that's very good. Alright, how many people are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people in the family. And there's only 16 in town. So we've got like everyone except one person who we're gonna find in town. They might be playing hide and seek with us. But yes. Alright. Next place. Do not put horses inside. And I keep on doing it myself. So park your horse outside. Park horses outside. Wild jumps. That's a bicycle. Leia, bicycle outside. Puppies. A rule for puppies. Hungry. There's food here. Anne. Here. A shelf with food. Wild jumps. Maybe don't have the garlic maybe, but some of the other yums that you see. I'm trying to get a pepper, but I fail. Died of rabies. So yeah. Remember, for puppies, they must always be left with something in their mouth or they die. F, baby. There you go. This boy needs a yum package. Where's Leo? Leo, stay here. Leo, stop. Leo, stop. There you go, yum package. Stay with us. You have a yum package. Is that child new? Did no one explain what? Okay, doesn't matter. I'm not gonna bother. Not my child. Not my problem. I gave them a yum package though. Just only careful with the wolf. Is there a wolf? Oh, that one. Yeah, no. We didn't go there. We didn't go there. All right. So everything looking okay. One of them got some food, I think. You have to take. That's not a tongue. Yeah, you would have to take that from it. It's holding a pepper berry. It has a pepper in its mouth. It looks like a tongue. Ah, they're learning something new. This is what the journey is all about. And Tazali's house is also very lovely, as you can see. Is every puppy... That puppy has nothing in its mouth. So the Airedale was left without anything. It's not playing correctly. So let me see if I can fix the Airedale. Oh, it's got it. Okay. Good. We do need more sticks here. I was thinking of maybe planting a few maples nearby for you, Tazali. Just so you can do that. Okay, all the puppies are good. Let's continue. Let's go on. Our actual kitchen. Let us actually skip this. Cause like, we know this. No chicken. This is like a group building. This was one of the first things that was here. It has expanded quite a bit. It's very lovely. I thank everyone for making more stuff here. I am going to eat an apple myself. The original orchard. We found this when we settled. The farm was tiny, but we expanded it. Now it's big enough for our big family. Do we want to go top? Do we want to go top of the river? And circle around that way? I mean, there's so many nice crossings here, so we might as well. Mushroom? Shrooms? If you want to get high, here's the place. Leo is wearing a dress now. Leo's like, I'm so pretty. He's a boy. It's okay. Could also improve the cottage feeling of the house. Yeah. I'm in the game as Kendra. I'm having fun. Koalas, welcome. Thank you so much. Alright, we move on. The vault with very special animals. Alpacas. A turtle. And a snail. And an eerie. And an eerie. And sword. And eerie who is locked in there. Where's snail? The snail is on the rock. Look very carefully at the rock. Don't touch it, Eerie. Don't take the snail off. Yeah, Eerie's smart. Eerie knows not to pull it off. Antennas, you see it moving. It moves very little. Very little. That's why we built the vault in the first place. She's feeding it, yes. Lettuce, yes. Let us now watch the honey. Little Honey Farm by Eerie. I've been using this one a lot. I've been using this one a whole lot. Also, Eerie's OCD is triggered. She must cut honey. Whoa! She's high again. Welcome to my flower shop, she says. So yeah, guys, here's the flower shop. Also, we got a new bro. Welcome to the rolling dinner. We are touring the town in group and eating at all the fine places. Stay with us, we will not let you starve. There's also a YouTube stream going on where you can listen in. Did we skip the Smitty? Did we skip Smitty? Oh no. Okay, while Eerie does honey, let's check Smitty for a second. I want to eat the steel. Okay, we're skipping, and we also skipped this beautiful place here, the beach. That island in the middle is not natural, and it's very cool that it's there. So over here, state of the art, Smitty made by Finch. It is one of the more beautiful Smitties I've seen in a public town. Like, I mean, there's like a lot of towns are public, right? But as in an event town like this one, where it's like a week that it's going, and then this sort of design, because usually it's just a lot of cement and a square building, right? And then this is a very original design, I think. I think it's very lovely. Okay, very pretty Smitty. Now we continue to the library. Also, we're once more just putting everything inside. Also, if anyone needs more shrooms, that might be including me. Oop. So, we have the flower shop next to it. We can't eat the flowers. We have the library. I left a full shelf of town rules. But there are also other stories. I'm so high. Look at me. Please don't eat my stuff, Lilac. There are people who are higher reading it. I'll try to name my next baby. I am drunk. How can you explain all those vampires? So I'm just riding my horse inside all the time. I cannot listen to my own rules. I'm so bad at this. Yum paper. I can't read this book. It's empty. It's empty, Kendra. It's empty. You gotta find one with writing. You gotta find one with writing. Not all of them are filled. Some of them are not so filled. Why not? Good idea. Is someone else having a baby? Not me. Eerie, is that your child? Renee was killed by a wild boar. Renee, is that the one person who wasn't with us? Is that the baby that ran off when we began? That might be Renee again. Could also improve the courage. No? Wait. Oh, it is Ollie. No, I'm just reading things again. Twice on YouTube. Because I suck. Wait, where are you going? No. Oh, is that your stuff? Does the baby need more? Does the baby need a shirt? I probably have a shirt and backpack. Oh my god, it's... Oh, Kendra! Eating meh! Eating meh, Kendra! No! We're doing a rolling dinner! How can you need to eat meh? It's so sad. We're letting people starve. Oh, it's horrible. We're letting people starve. Nomad child. Yeah, nomad children. We're touring the eating establishments. Let's go towards the pickle hut for pickles and cucumbers. Because some people are hungry. Okay. Let's go, guys. Follow west. Come. Come, baby! That baby is just standing still. I'm going east. We say follow west. Everyone goes off in one direction. Then everyone follows. Animal pens. Animal pens. Careful, do not go into the boar with your babies. Pickle hut. Grab a pickle for your backpack. Or for eating, everyone. So you can just take a pickle out of a jar. We can also serve them to you on our chopping block. You guys want a pickle? I can serve them on the chopping block. You want a pickle? Take it. Take it from the chopping block. Nobody wants it? Nobody wants... Did someone feed me a pickle? Do not meh pickles. Do not meh on pickles, please. I see people mehing on pickles and I'm like, no. Do I eat this? Yes. Just once. Eat everything once. You want to keep places for other foods. So we have some people dying who are like, we are not here to eat pickles. We are just going to die now. Is this mine? Yeah, it's mine. Okay. All right. Cucumbers, anyone? Welcome to pickle section of town. You are now entering pickle forest. Yeah, we have some dead animals for devs to check. They are still dead. We don't know what to do with them. We're just... Yeah. Rooster is on holiday. So we're keeping them there as part of the installation, yeah. Who had a kid named Egg? My child is sad from the dead animals. Then we continue. Don't starve together. Yeah, it's don't starve together. So welcome on in. Cactus fruit. Cactus fruit here. Always present, like a little bit on the floor. If you are hungry, you can take a cactus fruit. My house. For leaving me assignments. Sonny has died. / died. They are really not enjoying this, some of the new babies. They're like, what is going on? Leaving. The child says leaving. I've had it with this. Wood, my lovely wood. These trees are for chopping. The kapoks. But not the other trees. So if anyone is ever in the mood for chopping trees, this is what you can chop. A think I'm just a bad mom. No, it's not you, Kendra. It's the babies. It's the babies. It's not you. They just don't know what's going on. Who dares to be stung? Wait, I walked through and I didn't get stung? What? What? We're all immune. Oh, some people are getting stung. They are not stinging me. Everyone's like, sting me. They apparently have a cooldown. You can't all get stung at the same time. I'm too powerful. Look at me. I can just... Rise and... I'm not gonna say the password on stream. With so many people here. But we do have a saying. Rise and... ... This is where the strong are tested. By walking through the mosquitoes. These cannot be removed. And I have a video coming up about these mozzies, guys. Nothing like a little fever. Yeah. Golden, the best skin color. Yes. And this house is... I don't know. I don't know. I built it, but I don't know what it is. Where is Henry? We don't know. More yums here. That child is just packing up. Oh, please don't pick all of them, but whatever. No, if you have OCD, you must listen to it. Fruit trees. And then Cutting's house. It's just touring a little bit. We follow the road now. Everyone ready? Oh, little baby. Oh my god, such a cute one. Such a cute one. Let's go. We follow the road. Through the beautiful forest. And here... Cardinal Place. Listen to the birds. Come here. Finch's Cardinal Coop. Feel free to take cardinals around to your build. Return the cages. So... free birds. There is also popcorn inside, which people are probably gonna snack on. But yeah, we can always make more popcorn. It's not the biggest issue there is. I will eat the birds. No! We go on to the west. What is this baby saying? Somewhere. We are touring the town. We are touring the town. Come with us, Cardinal. Do we have more mounts? Along the road, surely. Just follow us. You will get one along the way. There's probably gonna be a horse somewhere that the kid can take. And the kid is too young for it anyway. So. And my son! I am not lucky with children. He can die in the retrap. Die in the retrap, baby. There you go. He can be in the retrap. All my children are dead. Are you taking my clothes from me? Do you have a baby that needs it? Okay. Well, hide and seek. Welcome to the tree trap. Alright, we continue. As you can see, I have planted some lovely flowers here. And this is... what is this? I have no idea what this is. Candle making station. Feel free to take candles, honeys, tools, buildings, materials. Love you. Candle making. Okay, we can't eat candles. We can't eat candles, so we continue moving. Taco Bell. Here we go. Taco takeout. Yay. So, take out some taco. Take foods from the wall. Do not touch the black boar. Do not touch the black boar. Is not a friend. Is not a friend. So, what do we do to take some taco takeout? Always take just one. FYI, eat yum, not meh. So only eat one of each food. It's just better. Does the boar have a name? I doubt it. But, who knows? I am dumb, Finch! What did you do, Finch? Finch, no! You idiot, Finch! This is so embarrassing! Finch, what are you doing? Finch, no! How? Does anyone have anything to you know, heal someone? Oh, Ali, quickly, Ali, here, she's here. Ali, you're too slow a healer. Ali, worst healer. Ali, worst healer ever. Didn't make it. Don't starve together, indeed. Don't. The baby ran in. Marcos, no. Marcos. Save Ali. Save the baby. Save Marcos. Is Marcos saved? No, Marcus has also been killed by the boar. We are like losing so many people here, guys. We're losing so many. Is this my horse? I did have a pack and everything. Marcos, no. So we're gonna move a little bit away from the dead people, because why not? Also, what happened? Did you guys chop a tree by accident? What's happening? Do not grieve this place, please. These poor people, they're working so hard. Also, welcome to Tempest Wine, everyone. Welcome to the next eating establishment. We have a fine selection of pies here. We can have some alcohol if we want. This place is not as dangerous, so yeah, Henry, you killed 2 people today. How do you feel about that, Henry? Yeah, also Finch is so sad. Look at Finch. Such a noob, man. Not me, haha. Okay, well, if you guys are hungry, there's more yums here. You can have wine. Anyone want wine? There's some wine here. Does anyone else want some wine? There we go, more wine glasses. Do not take the glasses with you, by the way. Definitely leave them in the building. Glasses go missing so easily, so yeah. Also, FYI, I am narrating this adventure on YouTube right now. Check Discord if you are not listening in just yet. I did advertise on Discord, didn't I? I mean, you guys are here, so I probably advertised it somewhere. Also, are the clothes gone again? Oh. There we go. Take top. Oh, he wants to take the top? Take it, bro. At your feet. The shirt. Nice. He looks nice. He looks good. Alright, we continue. This is a very nice place, by the way. I like this one a lot. I was here yesterday. It popped up out of nowhere. And that seems to be the case for like most of the things on this side of the river. A new brewery. Under construction. Looks very lovely. Also, they have an alpaca here. Wild alpaca, if you ever need an alpaca. Then over here, more flowers, a mango tree, lemon tree. And we enter a new establishment here, if you haven't been here yet. This is a very nice establishment. They got roast pig in the making. They got fine fishes. Ooh, cooked seasoned shrimp. Yes. Roast pig dinner on plate. Yes. Seasoned cod. I mean, I'm eating really good yums here. Should I be doing that? Because I'm never gonna get hungry again. Ever. Unless I run through a million mosquitoes. They have juices here. They also have wine. Then they have their own little animals in the back for everything. They have juice here. Oh, juice. I want apple juice. I want orange juice. Oh, bonus 111. This is what a rolling dinner is about. Nice. Wine is from the Tempest wine. Oh, nice. So the wine comes from the Tempest wine, comes from the neighbors. So the neighbors provide this fine establishment with wine. And everyone put horses outside and sit at a table. Okay, let's put the horses outside, everyone. We need more parking spots for the horses. Put them so that they're not inside. Just, I'm gonna move them a little bit further away because their asses are in the building. And everyone, look for a table where you can sit. There you go. Hey. So actually, maybe I should be standing in the middle so I can take a picture. Everyone say cheese. Also, Barry's outside. Hey. Cheese. And for you, madame, cheese. Blood. Taking a few pictures, dancing, yum. Also, Amia just riding here. Taking some pictures. Is this salad for eating too? Yeah, that looks like regular salad. Missed me, Subhadra. Hey, how you doing? Are you in here? Come play with us. We're touring the town. We have found a very lovely establishment. Does this place have a name? But it's like the end of the river. This tree is quite fancy. Yeah, it's like you're eating like in a garden or something, and it's so cute. It's so cute. Look at the people just sitting here. It's really adorable. Sitting beside Barry, and everyone's having a nice little dinner together, like May and Leia, Gregory with Eerie, Anne and Serenity, Ally and Kendra, and Henry is being a waiter. Belinga Bingus is here, Liam is here. Alright, wonderful. Thank you guys. Oh, and outside, Barry and Carnell. Time to go? Everyone yummed up? Let us talk to your manager. No, we're going. We're not doing that. That's the roleplay we're not doing. Alright. Let's go, guys. We're over here. They got some cardinal trees, cardinal birds in the tree here. Very lovely. We've been on this store for 40 minutes. This is longer than a lot of nomad runs that we have done. But it's like, it's slower. We're stopping at places. Come, guys. Have we not found a mount yet for Carnal? Carnal has been very patiently looking for a mount. There's a horse here. Can we just take that horse? Maybe not. I don't know. Chocoluna? Sure, drunk. Alright, let's go. Let's keep going. We'll follow the road. Maybe? Maybe we'll follow the road? Maybe I'm the only one. I'm just gonna do this tour alone now, guys. Bye! Okay, and then we find this place. Oh, there's a mount here. And a dead body. Lawn River and a mount. A mount for... I don't know. Who needs the mount? New Smithy? Yeah, it looks like someone is just like Eving here. Someone's like, I need to make my own town in this established town. And Carnal took it. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening here. Mangle's place, is it? This was my brother's place? He said it was his dump. So advanced. Okay, do you think they'll be back? Is it mangled? Is it mangled? Oh, okay. That's fine. Emiya / died? She was with us a second ago. Where'd she go? Oh well. It's a new player, try to build. It's okay. My Smitty? Finch, it's not your Smitty. But yeah, I feel like it's sort of someone's place who's new at the game, who's like, I want to try everything myself instead of use the things people have built. It's working. The walls are new, yeah. Onions! Hey! We got some yums here, guys. If you need some yums, there's yums on the floor. Alright. What do we got here? Oh yeah, this is... Isn't this Mango's place? This is Mango's place. This is Mango's? Anyone hungry? Or grab a mango? Also, for those of you who didn't know, we used to be able to eat mangoes straight as they were and then sliced on a plate. And then they said, that's too many yums. So they removed it so we can no longer eat mangoes as they are, but we can eat them as slices. So if you're hungry, grab a mango slice. And also, once again, I'm driving with my horse inside as though I was raised in a barn. And you can do that. Also, it's very lovely because you can just sit out here on the balcony or whatever it is. I don't know, is the porch? A perch? Whatever it is, you can sit there. And you can hide in the bamboo. You can still see my basket hat. I guess he imports now. So yeah, lots of bamboo here. I'm not sure if we can just take it if we need it. Or what's going on there, but it's nice that there's a bamboo place. We need the full mango yum back. Exactly. Let's sign a petition. Also, I don't know what this circle is, but it's here. It's here. Let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. I feel like we're almost at the end. Then over here, this is also new. A milking cow by the water. I don't know why. A cheese place, maybe? Maybe. Maybe it's a cheese place? Paint making? Paint making, maybe. Hamburger? We don't know. We don't know what this is. Milk? It could be anything. It could be anything. It's lemons. Is this lemons? You think so? Jessie who? What? That's me. Pentagram making milkery? We don't know what's going on here, but yeah. Janet? I'm Janet / Jessie. That's me. Is me. You need a specific cow for it? Well, for milking it can be easy. Oh, what's this? This is new. Look at this. It looks like more water. Oh, that's cool. This is very pretty. We didn't even see this. It's like I was in the Cardinal building like this and I didn't even see it. Also, we don't need to go back on that side, guys. My forest is beautiful. I have not seen it or anything like it ever, and it's very creative. A flooded swamp vibe, yes. A wetlands. Is it potable? What a question. Water floor. Very nice. Finch? Finch or lemon? Finch or lemon? Who made it? Finch. Finch made it. Yeah, because it's the birds. My forest. It's very lovely. Very beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. We can't eat it though. We can't eat it. We can't eat it though, so we have to continue. It is absolutely beautiful though. Another thing we can't eat. Rubber making house. Free to use for everyone. If you need rubber or palm oil. A girl. My girl. Oh, yes. A child. I have been blessed. The child speaks. No, I have clothes. Oh, actually, some of my clothes were gone. No, no. Give the child my shoes. What the hell did we put on that child's feet? I do not even know. But my child is here now. Welcome, lovely. First letter for your name? We're almost done with the tour, guys. I feel like we're almost around. A G! That's an original name. You're Gazelle. Gazelle! It always reminds me of Enchanted. Let's continue the tour, guys. I'll leave my horse in there for now. Did I give my child a backpack? It has a bamboo backpack, which is kind of weird. What's this? The sulfur hole watering sour. Desert oasis. Nice. Welcome to the desert. Is there food? Or are we meant to starve here? What's happening? Also, I'm gonna go no baby. I have a baby in my hands. They made wooden floor. Beautiful. It is looking very nice here. No food? Sad. Pickle to the right. One pickle. There's cactus fruit. That's something, I guess. Okay. They got honey here. If anyone wants some honey. Alright, let's continue going. I do like it. I'm not sure if they're done yet. I don't think they are, because the sign isn't done yet, so we're looking at something half in progress. We turn back this way. We turn back. And over here is chocolate place. Chucky milk. If anyone is thirsty. It's a Chucky place. No chocolate here. Liam, are you okay? What is happening? Oh no, if you guys crash the server. No, I'm joking. Alright. we continue with the tour. Not many places left. Not many places left, guys. How do you do that? Liam is Liaming. He is. Who is starving? I'm not. I'm okay. I got 7. Ah, bear! Careful! Run! Run! Everyone run! If you're not on a horse, Leia is like, I'm bait. Okay, we keep going. We keep going. Thank you. Welcome, kids. Oh, wait, hold on, hold on, hold on! Gazelle! Gazelle, hold on. You know of the event we are doing? Just checking. I didn't even check with my child. I was too busy explaining. Yes, oh cool. Stay with us if you can. We're almost done. Alright, over here we have silk. We have honey, if anyone wants honey. I bet you've all seen it. It is lovely though. I have toured this in previous live streams and videos. Over here, flax, cotton, anything you need to make clothes. We have our geese. Geese, you can't eat them. Egg farm, can't eat them like that. Need to process them first. This house, by the way, guys, this person has not been in this house forever. Should we just, you know, finish it and do something with it? Because it's kind of looking like it's bringing the town down. You made flowers for them and they never came and fixed their house. We should probably just finish this. So maybe we conclude the tour on the farm and then we do something with it. Make a straight road through. That might be a good idea. They told to take this house. There's several things we can do. We can use the panels and just make a new building because, like, it takes no effort to break down the house itself. They did say, like, anyone can finish it, but I'm like, you know, you either play here and you finish a house, or you don't play here and, you know, well, I don't know, whatever. It's like, what do we do with this? What do we do? Do we make something in here? Do we need a building? Do we need a building? Do we need a building? Is there a building that we need for something? Cut it into 2 buildings? 2 buildings? Sell the 2 houses. That's cute. We need horse stable. I don't know if this is a horse stable though. Chicken nugget place. We don't have chicken nuggets in this game. Storage maybe. Storage for what? But storage for what? Tool shed? Another tool shed? What do we make? What do we make of this? We can do a tool shed? Tool sheds? We have a tool shed, that's true. Storage for farm things like sacks and hay. Hay storage? Tailor? We have a tailor new building. We have a tailor new building? If you're like, where? If we go under the thing, there's a little house here. This is the first building by a new player. They have been making this and they've been working on this very hard. It was one of their first lives. And they made this building, so it's very nice, isn't it? So, your mom made it? Yeah, I played with that person yesterday. I don't know who they were. They were not my relative, but they made it, and I think it's very cute. We could even paint this house for them. You never made a building? Well, you definitely can. You're free to try, you know? And I would say look at the other. Is your hut, Kendra? Is that your hut? See, it's Kendra. It's very, very nice. So yeah, as I was saying, we do not need a tailor because we got this little cute building here. And we still have room for storage here. We can put shelves on the walls. You are fake Ari. Right, right. We named you Ari. Why are you looking younger as you grow old? That makes no sense, does it? Also, I'm just holding on to my baby. Also, we have the graveyard here, which was started by Rooster, who thought we need an whole graveyard in this town. I love it. Can we eat the dead people? No. No, let's not eat the dead people. And then we have the lovely tailor, which was expanded upon by Tazali. So we have twice as much storage, and now it feels a little bit empty, doesn't it? Also, Ira has done a good job on bone mealing during this trip. And we conclude our trip in the kitchen. Let's conclude in the kitchen. The trip is over. Also, my baby has not eaten anything, but Gazelle is now 7.6. Thank you all for being here. You can all play as you like now. And Kendra's just like, starve. You starved at the end of our... How can you starve in the kitchen, Kendra? How did this happen? Kendra, how did you do this? This is a new skill. I'll get my bike. I left my my horse in a building somewhere. Nice tour, thank you. That was fun. Yeah, we did a little tour. We took quite a while. We did like 50 minutes or something. 50 minutes to go around town, guys. So who can imagine how much longer this would take if we would have waited another week. Also, we are generation 209, guys. My guess is that if we play 2 to 3 days now, we might make it up on the leaderboards. Maybe. So, but we do have to keep the family alive that while, which is a long while. Let's not lie about that. If the family doesn't make it, so be it. But we still have one more weekend day to go. And then if we can just get it through Monday or Tuesday, we might already get there. And yeah, I left the horse there. Let's look at that building that we got that we don't really know what to do with, which has been there since day one. And for day one, it was like one of the finest things. Also, where did I leave my bike? Did I leave it up here somewhere? Yeah, no, that's my horse. Great tour. I was Kendra and I was dying in a few minutes anyway. Now I'm Edith. Okay, that's cool, koalas and cats. Siri, today was tough with population. We had a few moments where it was very low. I'm not gonna lie. Also, anyone who's listening to the stream, you are welcome to build in this town. Even if you're new to building, ask for help. There are a few building tricks that I use myself. What I usually do, different corners from your walls. And then just a floor that kind of matches it. This is a very simple building in terms that it's only got 3 materials: brick, vines, and pine floor. Pine floor is super easy. This here is working with hedge walls, green plastered walls, and clover on the floor with some dark wood. This is dark wood, hedge, and vines. Then over here we have brick, granite, and marble floor, and granite floor over here. There's so many combinations you can do. Here as well, this is marble with wattle, with vines, brick with sandstone, with stone, with marble, with granite. You know, there's all sorts of options in what you make and how you make it. So we lost a rooster. We still have a backup rooster somewhere. We're just keeping it safe because there does seem to be a rooster killer in town and we kind of don't want to do that. So, but if anyone wants to work with the rooster, just let me know after the stream. I can put the rooster back in place and it's gonna be fine. Also, if you really want a rooster, you might need to face some bears. I'm just gonna say that and then you should know what to do. Alright. Let's see. I would build, but I'll start making the plan on Town Planner and just never go through with it. There's more people who kind of suffer from that. I usually don't do Town Planner, but I do have the trick of like... We do have the craving for chicken, that's true. We could take the rooster, dead chicken and rooster. I think the devs have maybe seen it now. I don't know. My ticket is still open, but... Tanya said that they can probably check it out as long as they know where it happened. So yeah. Anyway, let's go back to this building here. So there's also something... Hey, that's one of my pickle jars. Taking that back. There's also some old boots here. So someone was saying split it in 2 houses, like remove the middle and then do the road through here so the road becomes straight, and that could be a good thing because this road is taking us long. What we could also do, yeah, split it in 2 or just move it and make it a different sized house. That can be used for other things. Is there a way to see what's the floor made of, like in the right side? So this is wooden floor, but also ask me in game. If you see something you really like, ask me or anyone else who looks like really badass, just ask them. If you're like, they look badass, they got a lot of tools on them, those are usually builders, right? Like if you see people who have like things on their hats and things like this. This is Eerie, for example. She look at how many tools she has. She has a shovel, she has an axe, she has a hammer, she has shears, she has a blueprint, she has a bowl, she has everything. I have a sharp stone instead of a bowl. But I do have a bowl in my backpack usually. There we go. See? Rainbow. Hey, rainbow. So Eerie has so many tools. She has a knife in her front pocket. So if you see someone looking badass like that, they know how to build. That's why they have all the things on them, because they're usually building a lot. I might take down this house for a minute and we can fix this road, maybe? Though the question is also, we would take down a snake plant, we would need to get rid of this pond if we want to make it go straight from here. But it would make this road shorter, because now every time we're going around it, if we auto run. Yeah. I'm gonna put the pickles away in the proper place. The proper place for pickles? Damn, they ate a lot of pickles. But that's okay, that's what the pickles are there for. Also, your first pickle is free, every life. Your second pickle, you need to pay. Let's see, what do we have? More honey. Eerie, your OCD can get triggered, there's more honey in your place. Let's get an axe, because that's what we'll need to break down most of that house. And we can just repurpose it and build it differently. Or, I know what we do with this house. We make a house here above the graveyard. And that house can be for bone meal. And for chisel, mallet, paper, everything you need for the graveyard. We make it the graveyard house. It's the perfect place for it too. So it becomes like a house that you need for bone meal and all that stuff. It's close to the farm as well. So I think that's probably the best thing we can do. Peter, hey Peter! Peter, are you going? We're going to destroy a house, I say happily. This house has been here since the start, but we haven't found a purpose for it because people have just been making houses and we have this house that no one's using for anything. But we do need a house for bone meal and for the graveyard, I think. So I think that's a good idea. It doesn't need to be super big, but we do have a lot of walls there. I might do a different floor though. I'm not sure which one though. But actually I might just go for something really simple like pine. I'm also gonna look for my axe, which should be around here somewhere. There's my axe. And my axe. There we go. And let's go to that house and see what we can do. What we can also do with that house is we can... Yeah, I think we just move it in south completely. And then just do a big house here. Maybe a wider house. I don't know if we're gonna have enough walls here. But I'm thinking of like a little road here. And then you enter the building sort of here. And then... I'm not sure how to do this. I'm thinking like corners here. Oh, there's a corn on the floor. I didn't see that corn. How big is this one? It is 7 wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... It's gonna be bigger than 7 wide, but we're not gonna make it as wide, I guess. And we're also gonna go for a shape that is not entirely square, but a little rounded. And maybe a door there. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Some flint chips, never bad. Dave, I visited the Rivertown last night. Left a note at your house. You're the one that left a note. I started the stream with that. I hadn't seen it yesterday. I saw it today when I logged in. I was like, someone has a job for me, but then I was too small to read it. And then by the time I could read it, I was like, oh, but yeah, no job. So I was like, I got a job, but that's not true. Didn't have a job. Okay, so I'm thinking, and then this can be another road. Then another question I have is, do I do everything out of wattle? Or do I do a little bit out of vines? Maybe if we don't have enough, keep some things for not wattle. Because the thing is, maybe I should just do this a regular wall. Because then you can put more storage on there. I do like the corner walls, but they're kind of useless. And I'm also going to do that over here. And also over here. And then this wall over here in the middle, that one is still a corner wall, sort of. I don't know if I like that very much, because this is going to be a door here. And that one isn't. I might be like, Jessie, why 2 doors? At the front? I don't know, I think it looks fancy from the graveyard here. It's not mirrored though. This graveyard is... yeah, it's hard to do anything with it. Unless I do a double wall. But then I need to get rid of my flower. I don't want to get rid of my flower. It doesn't make sense. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need to do more. Alright, time for Demolition Jessie to go into action, guys. Here she is, Demolition Jessie. Destroying everything she can get her hands on. We are repurposing this house to be a house for the graveyard. Look at that. I don't know if we got enough walls or if we have too many. Maybe I should count the walls. So there's 6 on the top row. That's 8. That's 10. 12. Plus another 6 is 18. 20. 22. Plus 7. 29. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Times 2, that's 24. So we'd still have walls left, even if we do this. Do I make this place bigger? We could make it bigger and maybe even go to the top a little bit. So I'm gonna do this. Or we might make it like, I don't know, shaped like a bottle or something. And I'm also thinking of maybe doing the corners differently. So let's just put those in the horizontal walls for now. Griefing on stream. Someone make a clip and ticket her. Joking. The thing is, this person, they built it, and I appreciate that, but I also like if people finish it, like, and if no one has claimed it in a week, because this was here like day 1 or day 2, right? It was like one of the first things we had. Then we gotta find a different purpose for the materials, and at least we're honoring the materials in the way that we're all using them in the same build. It's making this so much easier to make. But this is also, like, if you're not a good builder and you watch this, you can now see how these materials are used. Also, if anyone can get some plaster going, that would be nice for these horizontal walls. We could go, I don't know, making this wall again. We could do this as the first room. And then over here you go into the second room. The thing is, we can't go very high up here. But we can do it like this. And then... yeah, now I'm getting a little bit in the place. Like that. Yeah, that could work. We're doing more griefing, guys. Grief, grief. Okay. Alright. Starting to feel a little bit more confident about this project. But yeah, if any one of you is able to get some plaster, that would be lovely. I think 2 to 3 buckets should be enough. Because we're also going to use a lot of stuff that does not need plastering. So. So much wood. They really use a lot of wood early on in the game. So in general, you might be thinking, so Jessie, can I just grief whatever I like? No, but like, it was, you know, It sort of depends. If the town is like a public town and nobody is using a building and it's sort of like in a good spot, then like if you're the Eve, which I am, you can sort of decide to repurpose things from it. Also, if you are an Eve and someone built something in your town that you do not like, you have sort of permission to just break it down if you see that person is not returning. Now, obviously, you have to be a bit careful with that. If it is a person that returns to your town every single day and you see them living there and, you know, having fun in their house and all those things, or you just see that there's activity in there, I would say do not just destroy things, let them have fun, right? But sometimes that's just not the case. So how much do I have left? I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 walls left. I could maybe do those 2, and then I still have 7. Oh god, so I'm never gonna get out of panels here. Does anyone need panels for a building? Do you need panels for a house? Because we can get that. Also, if we do make the road through here... Yeah, I shouldn't go higher than that, so that if people do decide to straighten this road out, they can. So, we got a lot of resources here as well. Okay, sort of looking okay-ish. I could do those corners as well, but I don't know, no one's saying that they want to use the wattle walls. Now you might think, I don't like the way this looks. The thing is you plaster it, and then it looks really nice. The wattle wall is really fun to use, and you have a lot of options for it, for decorating it. It's actually a very lovely wall. And then we have this house. I kind of feel like I want to fix the entire graveyard and move those 5 graves and just do the middle section 3 tiles wide instead of 4, so that like it's mirrored perfectly. Eerie, help me with the OCD, please, Eerie. Eerie's like, I'm just here for bone meal. But maybe if we get rid of that line or something, I could probably rewrite those at the end of my life. Move a few graves around. Yeah, and then this place, whatever. Also, I've been asking people like, hey, can someone make me plaster? I don't know if anyone's doing that, or if like 7 people are doing that. Because people also have their own projects that they're working hard on, so honestly, I'm not blaming anyone if they're not working on it. So, we have 7 more panels here. I could just add 2 or so in one of the corners. Like, if I do one in this corner, and then maybe one in that corner, that would get rid of 4 more panels. And then the rest of the corners, I might just do vines or hedges, something green. I love adding a little bit of green to a house, like in the vine corners. I mean, it makes it feel like it's older and some vines have sprouted on top of the building. Okay. And then we still have those 3. Not sure what to do with that. Hello, Colonel. Hi. Oh, Mo, you are here. Yeah, I'm here. People need help? Plaster, please. Plaster, please. That would help. If you can't do plaster, for whatever reason, maybe you just don't know how, never made. In that case, straight shafts from maple trees. That's an easier task for someone who's never made plaster before. So what do I do with this? Like, straight shafts, yes. I add those in there, and then I don't touch them, and they will grow vines on their own. I don't need to do anything with that. Oh god, no, my blueprints. No, that's... No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Yes. Only of that tree. The maple tree. I'll show you where. Eerie has a good spot. Yeah, Eerie. We have a maple farm. Yeah, that's a good idea. Take the child to the maple farm. Very good, very good. Thank you for help. Alright, so we have this. I'm waiting now for more branches. And I mean, we have three of these things here. Do we need like, I don't know, we could have an info board or something at some point and just plaster those walls in a random location. But if anyone needs 3 waddle panels, let me know. They're free. They're up for the taking. We do need to have the Morning Glory too. I'm thinking of not using the boards for the floor because I feel like there's so many better uses for it. Brittany Spartos, we thank you for the materials, but your boutique never got used as a boutique. The only thing it had was bad shoes, because then people made a new tailor. That's maybe also the problem. If we hadn't actually used it as the tailor, we would have used, or like as the, maybe not the tailor, but the clothing storage, it would have been used. But we almost immediately made that building there because it was closer to the kitchen. And that sort of made the place redundant. Dear says, wattle walls and wooden frame with leaves. I'm not sure what it's called. One of my favorite combos. Just realized Jessie is doing that combo. Yes. Yes, I am. Because I am amazing. Here we go. And I'm trying not to make too many square buildings, because, like, square is a little bit dull, but not too dull. But I am making this building, yeah, sort of roundish in a way. I like roundish buildings. Also, Brittany Sparta, whoever they may be, they really used a lot of wood. So much wood. And some people, including Henry, knows I do not like wooden floors. I also feel like wood is kind of so much work to obtain, like, and at the same time it's like, oh, but you have to clear areas of wood to build houses, and you need to get firewood and stuff. Yes, I agree, but still, you can use those for shelves, boxes, whatever. So many good uses for it. I'm kind of waiting for my branches now, so I can finish these corners. I don't know if anyone is doing plaster. I've said it a few times. I don't know if people are helping. I'm going to check for some more resources that I need to keep the building. Oh, I see that a lot of people have logged off as well after the rolling dinner was over. A lot of people are having dinner in real life, because it is kind of late now. So, let's see. Does this place have any plaster ready? No. I don't think... That's the one thing. We could do with a really good plaster place or something, but that might be better to make at the limestone mine than here. I like your egg-shaped building, but is it warm? No. No, it's not a very warm building, Dave, but it's also not a house where you're gonna spend a lot of time in, so... It's okay. It's just for, like, if you have to bury someone, you can find your resources in there, you can find your notes, all that stuff, so... I think the limestone mine is over here somewhere. Let's see, so that's the iron mine, and then the limestone mine is here. There's a little bit of quick climb here, that is not gonna be enough. Does anyone want a limestone mine with me? There's only room for one, actually. That's sort of sad. There's not even enough set up so you can have 2 people limestone mining here. That makes me sad. Delta, what kind of limestone mine is this? Have you seen this shit? Delta's like, what? That's shit. That is. So much shit, this limestone mine. But I'll get enough limestone for the building, and then a little more. There we go, all the shelves are full. We'll put those in the kilns. Is there a way to light this? Not much of a way to light this, to be honest. I'll just take some in my horse, I guess. There's a few baskets here. Delta says, I'm cooking a new brickery meadow with Zabala this very second, by the way. Ooh. color me intrigued. If you guys are like, what is he talking about? If you're new and you're like, why is he mentioning a brickery meta? What is that? So making bricks can be done in a variety of ways. And some people... There's Renee. She died during the mukbang thing. She ran off and died. She was weak. She had one of my yum packages and still she died. That is so rude. There we go. It's very close to a house, so people will find it and clean it up. Look at those babies. Eerie, Marigold. It might be May. It looks like a badass baby, which could be May. Alright, I'll just start a little bit more limestone here. Also, do we not have any wood in here? Also, if you are a new player and you're like, what can I do in this town to help? Because I don't know how to do any of those fancy things that you guys are doing. When you see a thing like this is called a shelter. Shelters need to be filled with wood. So if you see empty shelters, like I see here, then bringing wood to them will help. I also sometimes chop the wood and put the little ones in here, because especially in the smithy, because in the smithy they don't use the big firewood, they use the small firewood to put it in the ovens. Like that. So, but yeah, if you see this, you can bring wood to the shelters. There's wood all around town. If you look in the areas where forests used to be, you can help that way. It would be a very good way to help. Also, I would love for there to be a brickery, because I can just make bricks for hours. I don't think we ever got the chicken craving, did we? I'm also too old to eat it, honestly, so I'm just gonna eat this instead. Just a little rabbit. Oh, that was an empty plate. Oh, look at little Marigold. So cute. A bell was rung. Oh, our bell was rung. Okay. But yeah, if you have no idea what to do, I have a video on my YouTube called Newbie Jobs. And Newbie Jobs is basically, if you're a new player and you come into an established town, like this one, what can you do to be of service to your family? What can you do when you look around the place that needs to be done, but you might not realize it needs to be done because you're so new to the game, right? I'm taking buckets that I feel I shouldn't be taking, because I feel like the smithy does not have a lot of buckets, or am I mistaken? You guys have just 3 buckets in your entire smithy? That's sad. Let me get some more buckets for you guys. That's salt water over there. Yuri has a bucket. I know we have a lot of buckets at the pickle place. I'm probably a few too many. Because I do use a lot of buckets, but not this many. I also use it to empty this stuff. There, I'll bring 3 buckets of water to the smithy. That should be a little better for you guys. Has Moon been eating buckets again? He always does. There's also buckets there. I do feel that we are kind of good with the bucket selection, because someone made like 24 buckets or something the other day. I think it was May. Alright. Okay, we can make the buckets stop jumping up. Oh, there goes that water. So, how to make plaster. So I basically cooked the quicklime, right, or the limestone, and it has turned now into quicklime. It's in the oven. It's also in the oven there. Then I have a bucket for plaster and a bucket for water. I take water, I drop in the white powder, aka the quicklime. It's plaster. I put it in the bucket. Just repeat that a few times. This is all muscle memory. I don't need to think about this. My hand just knows what I'm doing, because I've played so much of this game. There we go. And I usually put 2 bowls in the middle that I then swap out. And it takes practice to get this muscle memory right. But I also play with keyboard controls on. If you're a very new player, you might not be doing that, but it is an option. I'm just gonna put those in the bag. There we go. So that bag has some quicklime now. I don't think we need more than this. No, I said 3, didn't I? We might need more than this. That's not enough water. Let's take that. We're taking this with us. And we are going to see if we can plaster the building. This building is also plastered, by the way. So a lot of buildings need plaster. So learning how to plaster is a good thing. Adobe often needs plastering as well. If you're gonna make tacos, you actually need plaster at some point. It is a thing. Also, these corner walls, they could be plastered too, but I'm gonna skip them for now. Because I need these walls to be plastered first, so I can add shelves. There we go. So we have a lot of things plastered now. Oh, there's Carnell. Oh, wow! Definitely enough. If you wish to help more, I'd like pine floor. I can show you where. I'm a Subhadra! Chocoluna! Hey, Chocoluna! Hey, follow me. Follow me, welcome. Come. Pine needles, yes! Yes. So there's a few here, but... Oh, this cotton needs picking someone. So whoever planted cotton, this way? This way? So these, but if you need more... Follow me. So yeah, it's this, right? Hold up. Let me show you the spot first. Come. This way. Go up. Up. This forest. All the pine trees. So the balsam, cedar, and regular pine. For baskets, come here. I have some baskets here you can take. Take these 6 on the floor. Yeah, I can't tell you how much yet. You could take this backpack too. And a backpack. The rest is all full, I think. Oh, wait. Here, take this one. Take this point back. There you go. I think you're full now. You're full now. So yeah, you can gather. Do 1 set, and then we'll see. If you have 1 cart full, I think you might have enough. I'm not sure. I'll also take a little bit myself. Take it here from the corner. There we go. And then there's also some trees over there. But that forest has a lot of pine for your builds. You might say, Jessie, are you replacing the rich wooden floor by pine? Yes. I am. And I know, pine might not be that necessary, but I like it. I like it. It's also kind of easy to replace it with dark wood, if ever you have a lot of dark wood. Because I think dark wood is a very lovely combo with this. Or you can make a mix of dark wood and pine, which also looks nice. This is kind of a simple build, in my opinion. This is not a very complex build. But I hope those who are watching are learning a little new stuff. Sadly, I don't think you're going to be able to see it finished, because I am kind of old. We're going to get close to finishing it though, is my guess. But I also kind of want to rework this place so that it's centered correctly, because this is bugging me that that's not even. I kind of want to move it a little bit. So I think I'm going to move these graves. Because I'm old now and I can just move them. You might be like, but why don't you just do that next life? Because then I'd need to wait until I'm 120 again. And I don't want to do that. So what I need is this set. And we're going to move those graves over here. And it's just 1 line of graves. So these 5 graves need to be moved. So I'm just going to copy the messages so that the original message is not lost. So they say... Bella River, The best mom. I love you as I live and more. Thanks for raising me. There we go. I am adding names to people who have not added names, because the names will be forgotten once the server resets, and that is really sad. So we are moving her grave to this location. I bury her, I add a stone, I add a written note, I add a chisel, and I mallet it, and then we add them again. Then this is Zara River. Nothing said about Zara River. Why? What? I'm like, I just had a baby at 103.7. I'm like, if the only thing we know is a name, I'm not reburying them. Wait, what? That's very old, Eerie. Because it's like, we need a story, because if it's just a name, that might be a kid that died at age 3. That might not be someone that lived a full life. And we don't like it. This one, definitely someone worth burying. Because it says, was the lost fertile and bore 3 kids, defended from bully, built new brewery. I mean, that's awesome news. That is awesome. That is, we love that. And it has her name. So, Felicity River. And then, the lost fertile, who bore 3 kids. Defended from bully, against bullies. Built new brewery. Yes, I am writing slightly different English. So, we dig this person up. We move them to a new spot. The thing is, with a graveyard, people often die in the graveyard, even when they are really young. And I sometimes see that there's an 18-year-old, they haven't done anything in life yet, and they just run to the graveyard, die there, and then someone comes along, hasn't seen this person, uses a shovel and a flat stone on them, and then we have nothing but their name. But that person also hasn't done anything, so it's like, okay. But if someone goes through the trouble of writing down their life story, it means they really did something for the town, and then I will write about it. Moomin River lies here. She built a sheep pen and garden. Was the lost fertile. We have a lot of lost fertiles. And saved us. Love you, Mom. There we go. So we will make sure she gets moved. She does sound like she was pretty cool. Sorry, I disappeared on floor by mistake. By the way, got 13 full stacks. Want more? Oh, that was the wood, I think? The wood is definitely more than enough. Sorry for not responding. Hello. If you want, you can place these down. Put them on floor. Do you know how? Yeah, you go for it. You can do that. I'm just gonna leave some floor blueprints here for you, and then you can get started on that. And if you disappear one of those floors here, do not worry about it at all. Like, I can come back and give you more. And then once you see that most of it is done, move the wood or something around. And then I can come back and do the rest of it. Only one more grave? A forgotten uncle. His bones were scooped up near the trees. Find clues. Hajra River. I don't know. A forgotten uncle? But if you find the trees, like, what is this? Find clues? This is... What happened here? You gotta go, Jessie. See you soon. See you soon, Delta. I don't know about this one. I'm just gonna do this. Eerie, more bone meal. Because a forgotten uncle is like, was that person someone who actively played or just a body you encountered under the trees? Maybe that person only lived very shortly, wanted to be bone meal or not buried. And then you go through the trouble of burying them. Also, this is so many shafts. I think you brought me a little bit too much. It's a good amount, but might not all go in this build. It will be used though. Someone will use it. And we will need some paper too, so worst case scenario, we just use it for paper. Okay. Now I'm gonna move some of the pine to this row, and then this entire place will be symmetrical, which is, yes, is what I live for. We do love a symmetrical graveyard. I will need to also move the side. Oh, but then the flowers won't be symmetrical anymore. The flowers will be one tile away too many. No. No, that's horrible. So we're gonna move all of those, but then my flowers that I planted, or I just need to plant new flowers on the other side as well. Oh no, it can't. Oh no. Always a bit extra, like extra cheese, yeah. Extra cheese, we love extra cheese. Okay, so we basically have to get rid of all of these. There. Oh, the symmetry, it is so pleasing. Jessie has strong opinions on graveyards. Everyone knows this. Everyone who has been watching my stream for like longer than a week knows that I have strong opinions on graveyards. And there we go. Oh, it's gonna be so symmetrical, people! Except for the flowers. Don't look at the flowers. Don't look at them, guys. Don't do it. I wasn't aiming for pure symmetry with the with it, but yeah. Alright, it's looking good. Looking good, guys. And I also snatched a little bit of pine from our graveyard. Also, we have a few doors, like you can enter through the corners, so that's kind of handy for people that are just coming in here, etc. And let us prepare the wall shelves. There we go. Missed the spot, bottom right corner of graveyard. Wait, what? Oh yeah. Never saw that one. Hey, I didn't make the graveyard, eh? So, also people have really chopped every single tree around here. We probably, well, not this tree or that tree, which are kind of useless trees. I'm probably gonna plant more trees in this area too. And there's something that I do with trees, which some of you might notice, and most of you don't notice. When I plant a forest, I have a selection of trees that I like using that do not yield any branches. And you can tell my forest over here. I'm going to show you my forest. If you look at this forest, you cannot pull off any branches because these trees do not yield any branches at all. And this is done so that the town also remains cleaner, because you have people who are kind of OCD-ish about pulling off branches. Or if they're bored and they're talking to someone, they just start pulling off branches, and then you get this little shaft over here, and you get that shaft over there, and you get that dark branch over there. It just happens. And some people also do it by accident, but then suddenly they got a branch, they don't have a way to get rid of it. So they just toss it on the floor, and then everywhere in town you will find branches, like over here. Why do we need these light branches? We absolutely don't. There's like nothing we still need to make of this. This is not a building material at all. This is just junk, but people keep pulling it off because it's here. So, and also this branch as well. Well, no, that one's actually used for threshing wheat. So that one has one purpose, but you don't need more than one. And then over here as well, there were trees here that people were just pulling off branches. And now we got all these piles of branches here that we just don't need. Also, I have some extra flowers here from last time. Maybe add a pit. This way it stops producing branches. You mean pit stakes? Yeah. But like, those were wild trees, right, Azali? Like, it wasn't a constructed forest. So, it would be kind of weird to add a pit. And it's also something you just can't stop on the first day of a town, right? It just happens. People start pulling it off. And the first day you need it because you have no other wood. You don't have an axe yet. You can't chop trees. So you do need it the first day of a town. You need that wood. It needs to be in the game. We can't just remove those branches, right? That would be silly. But it's still a bit of a weird thing later on in a town, because there's no point to those trees anymore, which is sad, because it's not like they're not pretty. And then Tisali says add a pit, which is also what we do with a juniper tree in the kitchen. A pit around a tree makes it so you can't chop it, so people can't chop it, but also it stops it from growing branches. Now a juniper tree doesn't grow branches, but it's in a pit, right? In this stone little thing. That's very cool. So technically we could do that, but we're not always doing that, so yeah. Also, look how nice this looks. We do need that one corner there. And there's a bike at the bottom. Didn't even see that. I used to remove those branches all the time, but not anymore. I mean, when I was less experienced. That's also the thing. Some people just don't know if, by experience. They start pulling it off. Like this one, Chocoluna pulled it off because Chocoluna didn't know that that was not the branch that I needed, right? And it's not like we can't use it for anything. You can make bows of it and fishing hooks. But at this point, we have enough fishing hooks and bows. You can also make soup. The soup pit thing, like when you need to make soup, but we have soup places, so we don't need the soup place anymore. Woo! Got old. I need to go die soon. I can come finish this next life though. Erie's also gonna die. Erie! Erie! A hug! Erie! Where's she going? Will you be back? Yes. Just for an hour though. I'll just be back for an hour and then I'll be gone again. Oh, Erie! 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 She died. Erie, no. No, Erie. Why'd you die? Why'd you have to die, Erie? Now for Erie, also there's a single bamboo sandal on the graveyard. I'm just saying, if someone misses a sandal, it's there. It's there. Okay, Erie River. This iteration of Erie witnessed... What is the event called again? The Rolling Dinner event, and ate at many fine establishments. There we go. So this is a way. Hi! Hi! Janet! Hello, little baby! This is a watcher of the stream. Nice. We're just burying Erie here. Nice! Stream. Thank you! Kiss. I need to go strip. Bye! I need to go. I need to go. I need to take my trusty horse and get myself undressed in the proper spot for me. There's another baby there. Oh, I only have like half a minute left. Can I do it in time? So, what I usually do, yes, I do hide some of my clothes, and that's just so that I always have my tools ready when I'm a baby and I need to go get my stuff. I usually leave my backpack there. I have seen things go missing, but that's fine. It happens. I usually just look for it again in town. This outfit though, you know, I mean, I wear it. I wouldn't like others to wear it because then people are gonna be like, hey, is that Jessie? And it's gonna confuse people. And then they're gonna be like, you suck! And they're gonna be like, wow, Jessie said I sucked. And it's not gonna be me. And they're gonna be like, but they wore your outfit. And they did ooh face. And then it's just gonna be like, I said that people sucked. And we don't want that, right? How many fertiles? Oh, shit. I didn't check. It was up on the top left. I don't think it were a lot. Let me just very quickly check and slash die in that person's arm. 5. We're fine. Sorry, chicken. Is that our neighbor? That was maybe our neighbor. So 5 fertiles. We're fine. We're fine. Let's see. Oh, a Potato Cat said OCD guild. Yeah. Temptation aborted. I used to remove those branches all the time, but not anymore. I mean, when I was less experienced. Yes, I went on a traveling town food tour, bone mealed everyone, and failed to breed chickens. How many fertiles? Chicken was my kid. The craving is chicken, so he might get eaten. Erie, if you need a rooster, I don't know if you found the rooster. There's a rooster with the bears. That is something you could always get, right? So Right. All right, guys. In case you were watching this stream, thank you so much. If you're still here right now, I will be back with a 4th stream for the River family once we make it up on the leaderboards, which is probably gonna be 2 to 3 days from now, if we survive that long. There is, of course, always the caveat, server might crash, we might not make it, because we are sometimes really close on having the family die out. Often there's still 2 people on that keep the family going, which is great, but not always. Also, is Tazali streaming? Does anyone know? Tazali often streams around this hour, sometimes a little bit later. There is going to be another stream. Tazali streams on YouTube. She's spoken here as well. Tazali Gaming. If you see her name, click on it, go to her channel, subscribe to her, so that when she streams, you can just pop in and watch her. She streams from the River family a lot, so there's been a lot of progress shown through her streams. I sometimes hang out there too. You can do that as well. And it's just nice to know what someone in town is doing. Also, if you need help or have questions, or if you get lost or you need someone to ring the bell, she can do all of that, right? So yeah. Pulling branches is possibly a habit from Ohol. Chopping firewood in Ohol only gives 1 kindling, so the meta is to use hatchet on branches for kindling, and firewood is for making the big fire. Yes, that is possible. And I have known people that came from Ohol that did it all the time as well, who could not, like, unlearn it, right? I did play Ohol myself before I came to 2-hole, but I've got about 280 hours in Ohol compared to 3,500 in 2-hole, so I have more 2-hole habits than Ohol habits nowadays, so for me it's not much of an issue anymore. Pepu says, thank you for the stream, thank you for being here, Pepu. Tazali says, I'll probably start stream, my baby's screaming right now, but I should start whenever ready. Okay. Potato Cat says, as a solo Eve player, I need a lot of branches, so I pick only the straight and curved ones. The curved ones are handy if you're making wagons. So I wouldn't say that the curved ones are completely wasted, but at some point, there is a point where it becomes too much, especially when you don't need 10 wagons if you're playing solo, right? So at some point you should probably stop it. Not the light and dark stuff. The thing with the light and dark stuff, it can be changed into the U shaft. So if you just use a sharp stone on the light and dark branches, they turn into U shafts, but they have very limited uses. Also, if any of you is like, hey, I think I have another use for U shafts, which would make it nicer to use, or if you know anything to do with U-shafts, feel free to put it in suggestions once you have 50 hours in the game. In the Discord, there's a channel called Suggestions, where you could always add things that you might want to see. I feel like U-shafts, it might be a good idea to give them one more purpose. And yes, they do have a lot of purposes already, but at some point, the only thing we can do with them is kindling anymore. So, but if you're like, hey, I saw this in real life, and I think that could be something we do with U-shafts or whatever, go for it. Yeah, why not? Subhadra says, what does ringing bell do? If you are lost, if you don't know where to go and you ring the bell, then there will be coordinates that are visible to you. Dave says, ring the bell summons weirdos like me to visit your town, or that. Keldiori says, XD. Yep. Tazali says, ringing bell alerts people there's a town at those coordinates from their towns. It's useful when you ask public town to be rang and situate your town compared to other towns. Public town is 00, and you get visitors. Yes, this town is, if we look at public town, this town is to the northwest of public town. So we are in the northwest quadrant of the map. And if people know where public town is and they're like, I'm in the northwest quadrant at the very corner far away from public town, then other people might be like, hey, I'm also in that corner, maybe we're neighbors, can you ring your bell? You ring your bell, and then they're like, oh, you're only 7,000 tiles away, that's not so far, blah blah blah. I have a video up on my channel about going to a bell. It was actually a really fun live. You know what, I'm gonna link it, you can put it in your favorites, because it's a good live to watch if you haven't yet. There was someone who rang a bell while I was in a town, and I drove all the way to the bell, and then something happened that was kind of funny. It was funny. It was not kind of funny. It was funny. But I also explained bell meta and what to do with bells and why people ring bells in that video. It was a while ago, though. It was nearly a year ago. Can I find it? The Mystery of the Bell Tower. That's it. The mysterious bell tower beckons me. Let's find out who rang it 11 months ago. Hold on. Oop. I will link you guys. That's the link to the mysterious bell tower. It was a fun life. And it also shows how the game was a year ago. There have been a few things added then, though I don't think you'll see that much of difference with how it is now, because while I do feel the game has changed quite a bit, the changes are gradual. You don't always feel it that much in just 1 year. But in 5 years from now, you're probably going to be like, wow, the game is so different now. Let's see. Dave said, I visited the Rivertown from my town last night because someone kept ringing the bell. Oh, are you far away, Dave? Subhadra says, I missed another floor. Kind of glitching today. Searching for blueprint now. Oh no. I will be there again shortly. I do need to eat something though. Crap. I might just heat up something in the microwave because it's quite warm inside. And then I'll be there in 10 minutes or so. Also, if the floor is messed up, do not worry. Or if there's an empty spot, it's fine. Don't worry. I'm gonna go now because I need food. I will see you guys later, and keep the family going if you can. Keep an eye on fertile women. Now, I'm not saying we need 10 people on at all times. 4 people is enough, but pay attention if people are new, if you have new babies or people who seem like they don't know town very well. Just be mindful of that. Don't leave them alone, because sometimes people see that there's people in town and then they just die when everyone else is gone, and then suddenly the family is gone. That can happen. So, but if you see like people who have a house, that's also why I ask people always, do you have a build? If they say yes, I usually know those are people who really know what's going on. They will keep the family alive. And if they have to go, they will probably leave a message like, hey, I gotta go now. I'm the only fertile. Will someone come? They will probably wait for that. But when people are like, is this your first time? And they say yes. I mean, they might live for 2 hours, right? And they might have a lot of babies, but I do not trust them to, right? So that's how we keep the family going now. So yeah, keep that in mind, and we will make it. We will make it if we keep that in mind, and if no disaster strikes and the server doesn't crash. So yeah, Dave says 1.3 and 1.8. Dave, you are so close with your town. You're practically a neighbor. That's amazing. That is really good. That's really close. That's like 10 minutes by horse cart or something. So you're the one who's been stealing all our horses, eh? I'm joking. I'm joking. But if you see people drive by with horses, you fucking send them back, okay? Sorry for my strong language. You send them back. Don't have them stay in your town. Just tell them, get the hell back to Rivertown. Don't you dare come here. Anyway, that was it for this stream, guys. I hope you all have a fantastic evening. See you around. And until next time, bye-bye.